My name is Latoya Spella, and I'm attending Hostos Community College in the Bronx, New York. I met Ms. Dunkley in the spring of 2011. I was struggling with Math 20, which is algebra, and I was facing a big test that I had to take, which is a standard college test in order to move on to college level math. I took the test once before I met Ms. Dunkley, and I missed it by a couple of points. So I was preparing to take it again, and a friend of mine recommended that I sit down with Ms. Dunkley and she could provide some tutoring services for me. So I called her, we met up, and I had like less than a month and a half of class left, which was about to finish for the semester. So I met with Lisa regularly, like twice a week for at least an hour session, and I was able to successfully pass the exam that I was failing, and also pass the class with a B+. So I was very thankful and appreciative to be able to work with Ms. Dunkley, because the time she took out with me, she was very precise, and she did everything in her power and her will to help me understand the math problem. It wasn't just teaching me, it was helping me understand what I was doing. It was helping me as I read these problems like I'm reading a book. I understand what each problem means and what's the next step that it takes. So meeting Ms. Dunkley was the best thing I could say as far as my school, as far as me attending school. It was the best thing for me, because now that I moved on in higher level math, I'm able to understand and break everything down from the basic rules that Ms. Dunkley has taught me within a month and a half of working with her. And I have been so far successful from there and on forth. So I would like to say thank you, Lisa.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is German Santos. I'm a college student attending at Hostos Community College in 149th Street, Grand Concourse, entering in my third year. I first met Lisa Dunkley back in September of 2011 while I was taking an algebra course, which is based on intermediate algebra, advanced algebra, which is Math 030. I struggled right through intermediate algebra and not knowing how to understand the work problems, not knowing how to set up the structure of drawing a diagram, until Lisa Dunkley helped me. Lisa Dunkley also helped me to understand how to develop my critical thinking skills, to analyze what was going on. And to me though, as a college student, it was a wonderful experience. And I know that she would continue to do that for many more years to come. Lisa Dunkley, farewell. Continue to do what you're doing. All right? God bless you.
My name is Juanita Abreu. I am a graduate student out of BNCC College, which is the Borough of Manhattan Community College. I'm a Human Resources Administration major, which I graduated June 1st, 2011. I was struggling in statistics 150 in 2011. The first time I met Lisa Dunkley, she was very pleasant. We started tutoring, and she gave me homework. She went over the college professor's materials. After she went over the college professor's materials and she gave me her homework, I started understanding statistics. When completing that course, I ended up with a grade of a B+. After taking that course in 2012, I took a geriatrics course. She tutored me in that. She she helped me with my essay writing. I ended up at the end of that course with an A. Ended up graduating college, and I asked her for help with a legal document. Lisa is fantabulous. Oh my God. She broke down the document. She did the mathematics of that document. Broke up the letter to fit me and put the letter back together again, which I now am so grateful for that. So she has paralegal studies behind her. Lisa Dunkley is the best. I'm a graduate now, and I'm pursuing a second degree. And I thank God for Lisa Dunkley being in my life.
My name's Oyamiwa Walker, and I'm currently a student at Hostos Community College. I took a course, pre-calculus course. Actually, I was recommended to take this class from my elementary algebra professor. Now, I didn't take college math, which is what you need to take before you take pre-calculus. However, I thought I would take the challenge, and 2 weeks into the class, I knew I needed help. I didn't know where I was going to get the help, but I knew I needed it. Third week in class, we had an exam, and I got a 52 on my first exam. So one day in a workshop, totally just not even connected to math, I met Sandra Mayflower, who actually spoke in this workshop that she gave thanks for her math tutor. And I knew for somebody just to mention that they appreciate and give thanks to their math tutor, I knew that was the person I needed. However, I didn't have the money, as I figured it was a private tutor. So, but 2 weeks after that, I got a scholarship for $500, which was a blessing. And I immediately called Lisa, immediately. 2 hours after I left her a message, she called me back, which I thought was very professional. In our tutor session, we met 2 hours twice a week, and she gave me homework every time we met. She actually helped me with the gap of the college level math that I missed, as well as the pre-calculus. Now, within the course, we also had exams throughout, which I got a B+ on my second exam. I got an A on my third exam. And I actually turned out to get a B+ in the class, which I thought was awesome. And in the middle, I thought to give up because I didn't think that I could actually build my grades back up because I was missing so much information. But because Lisa didn't give up on me, I didn't give up on myself, which gave me that B+ in the class, and I really, really appreciate it. So thank you again, Lisa, for your help.
Before I met Lisa Dunkley, I was always afraid and intimidated by math. It was very rare for me to get the right answer for a math problem. I was the worst student in the class, and this brought me to have many tears privately at home. Studying math with Miss Dunkley changed everything. I am no longer afraid or intimidated by math. I get a lot of math problems correct now. What sets Miss Dunkley apart is her ability to break down every problem of math problems. And she does it with a lot of patience. She leaves it so that you have no doubt as to what problem she is talking about. It could be a polynomial, it could be an algebraic expression in the form of equations, but Lisa will not stop until you understand what those problems are. Her only goal is to get you through math. Because of Miss Dunkley, I look forward to math now, and if there are any tears, they're tears of joy. Her math star system worked for me, and I know that it can work for you too. So don't hesitate. Call Math Star, which is Tutors by Lisa Dunkley. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Lisa Dunkley. I'm certified to teach grades 9 through 12, college and graduate level math courses. Are you struggling in math? Do you get nervous at the sight of a word problem? MathStar system, my program, is the right program for you. What sets my program apart from every other program out there? I tailor my tutoring to each individual student. We're not all the same. We have different strengths, different needs, and different weaknesses to build upon. I will work with you through the problems, step by step, once I assess where you need the most help. I will work with you one-on-one and make sure that you have all of the necessary information and all of the necessary techniques for you to master the math level that you are studying. Come and give me a try. We'll be glad you did.
Call Lisa Dunkley for your first MathStar session at 917-554-4485.